Hello everybody, welcome to the second video on C++. In this video we are going to look at a C++ program in a bit more detail. The first line of code is include directive, which starts with the hash include input output stream. So this tells the compiler to include input output stream as part of our C++ program. And then the next line of code tells the compiler that we are going to use functions defined in the std namespace. The third line of code is int main, and this line is a definition of main function. A function has a name here. Main is the name of the function, and a function also has a return type. In this case is the main function returns an integer. Int stands for integer, and a list of arguments are given within this bracket. In this case we don't have any arguments, so you leave it empty. And then the body of the function, so the body of the function is defined within the two curly brackets. Here the start of the main function, and then here at the closing bracket it ends. Within the body of the function, the first line of code is again cout hello world, and endl stands for end of line character, and then you end the statement with the semicolon. In the C++ compiler ignores any white space, so if there is any white space, the C++ compiler just ignores that white space. So this line of code prints the string hello world to the standard output. Then we have comment. This is a one line of comment, and this type of comment can be on multiple lines. So this is type between slash asterisk, and then ends with the asterisk slash. And then in this line we declare a variable name num, and the type of this variable is int. Int stands for integer. So in this line we declare a variable with the name num, and the type of the variable is integer. In the next line we print and enter an integer number on the standard output, which is a console. And then in this line the program expects the user to enter a value for the variable num. So the user enters a value, and the program assigns that value to this variable name. And then in the next line of code it prints the output to the standard output, which is console. You enter colon, and then the value typed given by the user, and then the endl character stands for end of line, and then finally the program returns 0 to the operating system. So let's run this program and see what the output we get. So the program executes, include the input output stream, and then includes the namespace or the functions within the std namespace, and int main, and comes to the body of the main function and prints hello world to the console, and then ignores the comments, and then declare a variable num, and prints enter an integer onto the screen like this. And now the program expects the user to input a value for num. So here we are going to enter number 10 and press enter. What it does is, once you enter number 10, it goes to the next line of code. Here it prints you entered space colon space the value of the variable num. The value of variable num, here we entered 10, so it prints you entered space colon space number 10. And that's all the program, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.